And we're live, everybody. It's Tom Cassidy here with Michael Crabtree.
Hello.
Hi, Michael. We're talking about some geeky stuff. We're talking about data science. I love it. I love all this stuff. But one of the things that why I like it is, I suppose, because the crossover with real science and physics. One of the questions we learn to think about is: are we asking the right questions? Or are we asking the wrong questions? Is our question itself meaningful? Does it make any sense to ask a particular type of question? So we're having a bit of fun with who is the leading data scientist in the UK, isn't it? I mean, obviously it's you, Michael, with your extensive experience. But the point is, where's the meaning in that question? What does it mean? What is the value of a question? Are we encouraging people to perhaps just because there's so much data, they can ask any question rather than actually thinking properly about the question in the first place? So I don't know what your thoughts about that are.
Well, asking the lead data scientist is not really a right sort of question to ask, because there's just so many different disciplines. It's you can have someone who's an expert in machine learning, someone who's an expert with regression, or maybe deep learning. There's also AI and KPI. There's so many different.
It's not fields. A good question, because what would it mean to be the best, even in a very specific area? What does it mean?
You need data just to measure that. So, ironically speaking,
So what criteria would we then have to establish for working out why someone is better than someone else? I mean, it's possible to do, because you could say things like publications. You could say things like
you have a competition online.
Exactly. You have revenue and all that good stuff.
Kaggle have actually opened a recent competition. They wanted a solution for how to classify different species of fish, endangered fish, and they wanted someone to come up with a technique to be able to classify fish. It was an open source question, actually. It opened to everyone on Kaggle.
Okay. Was that something that caught your fancy, or did you not dedicate much time to it?
I myself haven't actually dedicated much time to that, because it's not. It
doesn't float your boat.
Not particularly.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a good water joke, but you took it from me.
I wouldn't say good. I'd say fairly lame, but anyway, so are you going to talk to us about anything in specific?
Well, this time the question I was thinking of was what entices shoppers into stores. Why would someone go to River Island instead of H&M?
Yeah.
What attracts people to certain places? Does the price? The price is obviously important, but is that so important that everything else is cast aside?
Right.
Customer service, acoustics, brand loyalty, location. How much do these really mean?
Of course. And how would we work them out? Because presumably people probably don't know a lot of the time why they're going to one store rather than another store. They might say, in the same ways that people don't think they're making decisions whether to hire or not hire people based on how much they like the person. They think they're making the decision based on how good they are. But a lot of research indicates that actually the single biggest factor is in the subconscious of the.
Oh yes, well, I have a sister who often went to LK Bennett to buy her clothes. She just went there once, liked the clothes there, and just kept going back there. No one would try and persuade her to go anywhere else. She was just loyal to it.
Yeah, she had a good experience first of all, and just went there all the time. And also, there's some people. I mean, I know that, for example, every time I go out to have some food with my wife.
Family meal, maybe.
Family meal. I always try to have something I haven't had before. Whereas my wife always tries to have something she has had before.
Oh.
Now, both of those fail at some point. The very first time you go to a restaurant, my wife's system doesn't work, but for my system doesn't work after a while, because I've tried everything. But I like the idea of doing something new, and so I'm not particularly loyal to things.
So when you get to your end of the cycle of trying different things, what do you do?
Different restaurant.
Oh.
Or if I've used all the restaurants in a town, move house.
I think you're pretty safe. If you're living in London, you'll take a while to get through all of them, so not a bad way to go.
Absolutely. And so some people are motivated by, for example, your sister, she wasn't motivated to change. She was happy with the experience she got, and she was thinking probably fear of loss. If she went somewhere else, it might not be as good as what she'd experienced already.
That is true, yeah.
And then a lot of people are motivated mainly by fear of loss, fear of missing out on something, and other people are thinking that they're pulled by possibility. You know, oh, it might be better. So I tend to be more optimistic and think, oh, I've tried something, it was really good, but I might like something else even more.
Well, get into a certain pattern.
Yeah,
that's very true.
Absolutely. Anyway, so data science, asking the right questions with Michael Crabtree. People can go to Twitter and see some of your ideas. And,
yes, please visit at Crabtree Corner.
Fantastic. Yeah, and you'll be just posting some data kind of nonsense there from time to time, no doubt.
Nonsense. My dear.
Yeah, and we'll be geeking out some more and talking about crazy stuff. Okay, all right. Well, thanks for that, guys, and see you in the next one.